Poker is a weird, wacky game full of weird, wacky characters. It even has its own language, which can be a little confusing for new players. You've probably heard of terms like bluff, bet, and fold, but having a solid grasp of poker terminology is crucial to becoming a skilled player.
Obviously, it's a real word, but I don't know when to use it correctly.
Not a native speaker.
Luckily for you, we've collected a library list of commonly used terms. We get it though, there's a lot to go through. So while memorizing the full list might be this week's homework assignment, let's have a little fun first. Here are Type Poker's top 10 bizarre, bold, and straight up questionable poker terms. The nuts. Don't call us crazy, because when it comes to poker, we love the nuts, and for good reason. The nuts is the best possible hand. Now, the nut low, on the other hand, is when you have the worst possible hand. We hate to say it, but always aim for the nuts.
Some came in the mail today.
Yeah, I did.
These nuts. Got him!
Kicker. Getting kicked with the second nuts always hurts. Right, fellas?
Whoa! Gangnam Style!
Here, a kicker refers to a high card, which helps decide who has the better hand in the case of players having identical hands. For example, two players both have a pair of kings, but one player has an ace in their hand as their kicker, so they win the pot. The double belly buster. A double belly buster refers to a player having two gut shot straight draws. In layman's terms, it means a player can make a straight with two different cards. For example, say you have a queen and a jack, and there's a 10, an 8, and an ace on the board. Here, either a king or a 9 will give you a straight.
Ace is at risk against queen jack, and there is an ace.
What a fun flop, though.
my
Double gut
God.
shot.
King or 9 for Dobrich to send Suki out the door. And there is the king on the turn.
Oh my God, insane.
Runner, runner, backdoor draw. I know, right?
Why are you the way that you are?
This time around, a backdoor draw is where both the turn and the river cards are needed for a player to make their hand. For example, a backdoor flush needs two cards of the same suit to complete a flush. And a backdoor straight draw needs two cards in a particular 5-card sequence to make a straight. Grinding. The vaguely sexual references just keep on coming. While we can all appreciate a little hustle in poker, grinding it out refers to when a player spends long hours on the tables and typically sees poker as their full-time profession, rather than just a game to play for kicks. Ever see those videos of people online with like 4 computer monitors playing on 20+ tables? Yeah, they're grinding. Splashing the pot. This isn't a term you'll come across playing online, but it will definitely pop up in live games, and it's exactly what it sounds like. This is where a player throws a bunch of chips into the middle of the pot and makes a mess of things. You see it all the time in the movies, but it's pretty universally frowned upon, and we do not recommend doing it. You're not Teddy KGB, and this isn't Rounders.
$2,000. Don't splash the pot.
Keep it civil and organized.
And that makes John Sen our 2018 World Series of Poker main event champion.
Slow rolling. Another thing you see way too much in the movies and is a general no-no in the real world of poker. Slow rolling is where you take way too long in revealing that you have the winning hand. It's rude, unnecessary, slows the game down, and won't make you any friends. If you want to avoid someone getting up in your grill, know your role and don't slow roll.
Oh my God. Can you believe these seats this guy gave us?
Nosebleeds. If you find yourself at a high enough altitude, you might catch a nosebleed, and that's exactly what the ultra high stakes cash games are called. From Macau and Bobby's Room in Vegas to Hustler Casino Live's big games, the nosebleeds are where millions are bet, won, and lost in a single hand.
Tom Dwan has just won the biggest pot in the history of televised poker. $3.1 million.
Drawing dead. One thing you definitely don't want to be doing in a hand at the nosebleeds is drawing dead. This is a situation where there is no card in the deck that can help improve your hand to win the pot. Draw dead, and you might wind up as number 10 on our list. And that's busto.
I declare bankruptcy!
To go busto is to lose your entire bankroll. Every poker player has experienced it once or twice, maybe more, and it's not a great feeling. Still, if the cards start running in your favor again, you can go busto to robusto faster than you can nut flush. So there's 10 of our weirdest poker terms. Which one is your fave and which ones did we miss? Let us know in the comments.